Hi everyone, and welcome here to Distillique's YouTube channel, where today I'm going to show you how to use the Distillique website. For those of you who have not used it before, haven't visited us before, our website address is www.distillique.co.za. That's distillique.co.za. Now this is the Distillique homepage. And on here you'll find quite a bit of information already, but what you'd really be interested in or utilizing is firstly our shop. Now products is the main place where you will probably be shopping around and looking for products, although we also have the training section, we've got the services section and so forth. But let's focus on shopping first. So if you go to products, underneath here you can see multiple subcategories: our DIY kits, raw material processing equipment, boilers and mash tuns, fermentation equipment, and so on and so forth. All these different categories that you have. Now let's say and one thing that here in South Africa at the moment a lot of people have been looking for is an alcohol meter. So you go to alcohol measuring equipment, and immediately on this landing page you'll see some basic information. Some of the pages has a video on it to give you more information. There's some basic written information on all the pages, and then the products are listed down below. Now one of the products that's currently very popular is obviously our 0 to 100 alcohol meters, but you can see currently these two, which is the most popular, the 0 to 100 short alcohol meter and the free alcohol meter kit, they're both unavailable. Now whenever it says notify me when available, those items are not currently in stock. Our stock control system is a live system, it's a real-time system, so if it's in stock it will show that it's in stock. For instance, it will be available like so. If not, it will say notify me when available. Now if you really want a specific product, you just click on notify me when available, you type in your email address, you click on alert me, and you will immediately, as soon as stock is available again and it's loaded onto the system, you will receive an email telling you that that stock item is available. But let's say you now want to go for an alternative. You were actually looking for the 0 to 100 short for 205 Rand, but now it's not available, so we're looking at the 0 to 100 ABV 405 Rand one. This is one with a thermometer. So we click on there. Now again, on some product pages there will be a video explaining its use, but at the bottom you'll find some more information about how they work. Sometimes there's downloadable tables and so forth that you can use, instructions on how to open the box so you don't accidentally break it upon receipt, and always at the bottom there are related articles where more information is given about this specific product type. But if you know what you want, you know why you want it, you just go to your quantity, however many you want, and you add to cart. Now immediately you'll see this will pop up. There's one item in your cart, just price there, and then the shipping is immediately included. Now a lot of people don't necessarily want the product to be shipped to them, but that's not an issue. We can take the shipping away, we can cancel shipping, but you can only do that after you've created your profile. So let's say this is the only item that I wanted to do. If I wanted to add more items, I just continue shopping. I go there and I can go looking for additional items. Let's say for instance I wanted some gin botanicals, so I go to my gin botanicals, I scroll down and I choose whatever botanicals I want. But now let's say I was looking for lavender blossom, which is not currently in stock, so I decide no, I just want my alcohol meter. So I go to my cart at the top, and again it shows what I've added to the cart at the moment. If I added more items, they would be added as well. The shipping is there, and I can proceed to checkout. Alternatively, I would have just clicked proceed to checkout initially after ordering the product. So proceed to checkout, and now I can fill out my personal information. I write in my first name, my last name, optional company and identification number. If you have a VAT number, if you're registering under a company, you can enter that under identification number. You're under no obligation to enter your ID number. The only time we would ever need an ID number is if you're buying still. Then for the still registration we need an ID number, but we will then ask you to send that to us. You create your password and you create your account, and once you've done this you can continue. Now I would like to show you without wasting too much time, so I'm just going to add in some basic details. Mr. John Smith, That's optional, and let's make it johnsmith@gmail.com. Hopefully there isn't a real John Smith who's going to get a message now, so let's just make it distillique.com or .co.za. I put in my password. Let's call that just whatever I wanted to put in there. My birth date is optional, and then you can sign up for your newsletter if you wanted to as well. But there we go. Continue. The next step in the process is then my delivery address. So again, the details there that I want to, I can put in an address if I want to, but it's not, sorry, those are not necessary, but I can put in here 12, or let's make it Unit 12, Coachman's Crescent, which is obviously Distillique's home address, and that's Henops Park, Centurion 0157, I think, and that's Pretoria. Phone number, we recommend that you obviously that you add in a phone number so that if there's any issues, so we'll just do that 071 332 8718 and continue. Oh, little typo there, that's embarrassing. Right, so you can see here when we get to shipping method, the courier without insurance is selected. Now, on certain items, courier with insurance is not available. There would normally be three options here: courier without insurance, courier with insurance, and collection at Distillique. But because this is an alcohol meter, the courier companies do not insure glassware. You can't take insurance, so it's not an option. So I can choose courier without insurance, but I don't want to. I want to collect at Distillique, so I choose collection at Distillique, and immediately you can see here the shipping has been taken off, and I can now just collect. If there's any special instructions or so forth regarding either your courier or collection, you can write this in here, or any other instructions. For instance, you might place an order and then suddenly remember you forgot to add something to that order, so you place another order, and then you can put in here to be shipped with order number XYZ, whatever the case may be. We then continue. You can confirm your details, confirm your order, and then finally place your order by clicking on obligation order with obligation to pay. And that, but obviously first you have to pay by EFT. All our payments currently is via EFT. Currently with COVID, we're not taking any payments in store, so you have to pay via EFT. You agree to the terms and conditions, and then you can place your order with an obligation to pay. So that's very quick, very easy, very simple how we use the Distillique website in order to place an order. The other thing obviously that's very handy at the Distillique website is our articles section. So if you go to articles, you'll find here the subcategories or the topics of under discussion: fermentation, distillation, spirit enhancement, extractions, home distilling, commercial distilling legislation, miscellaneous, and the very popular one, of course, recipes. There's also discussions of certain products, not so much or not really anything in that section at the moment. We've been using our YouTube channel mostly to discuss our products, and then finally craft spirits in general. So let's say I'm looking for a recipe, so I click on recipe. Here's some basic information again, and then all the recipe articles. For instance, how to make bourbon, whiskey, bourbon, or moonshine using malt barley, making the same products using enzymes. There's a whole bunch of fruit brandy recipes in here. But if I was looking for something a bit more technical, I could go back to my articles homepage, and let's say I'm looking for some information on home distilling. So there's again basic information about home distilling, and then we have articles here about how to make malted barley. This, for instance, was a 4-part article on everything you need to know about making malted barley and using malted barley, how to make rum, can I use smoking wood chips, gin recipes, dilution before redistillation. And you can see there's many articles, over 100 articles already on our website. Especially important or informative are these ones, how to legally distill at home in South Africa. You will get that information in these free articles. Under commercial distilling, that's also something we get a lot of information about, how to get a license. So you can search the blog. Please note that the search bar up here is to search for products, but over here we can search the blog itself. So I want more information on licenses. So I put in the licenses, and there's free articles. How do I get a license for craft distillery in South Africa, micro manufacturing licenses, and then waste management plans. So how do I get a license for craft distillery in South Africa? I click there, and here is everything that I need to know in order to get a license in South Africa for commercial distilling. Also below is related posts, other articles that has to do with the same query. In this specific case, this one and this one, very important. What I need to do with SARS when I want to open up a craft distillery, and what do I need to do with Department of Agriculture if I work with a craft distillery, and there you will get all your information. Lastly, just to wind up, another inquiry that we often get questions about is our training. So if you go into the training section, there will be an explanation of how our online training works and all the other questions you might have about how our training works. And then finally you have the individual training courses. If you click on a course, for instance our most popular one, the C10 Master Workshop or the Comprehensive Distilling course, here you get all the information you need to know about the Master Distillers course, including the course content, all the topics handled. This specifically is a breakdown of the online course. You can see all the different chapters and everything else, basically a breakdown video per video what is handled in this C10 Comprehensive Distilling course. And again, I can just order it directly online, you make your payment, and we can activate your online training. So that is how the Distillique website works. I hope this answers some of your questions, and hopefully we will see you soon either in our store or online.